People want their questions answered. Our students want their questions. It can be as simple as what are the effects of Ketu in the first house. Now, that's a simple question, no doubt. For you, it's a very simple question.
Yeah.
But after 35 years, 30 years in astrology, and what do you must have seen something different that is not mentioned in the ordinary books.
Yeah.
So we'll take Ketu today. I don't know why I just thought of Ketu. I'm never prepared for my questions, but
I believe that Ketu and Rahu, there is two nodes of moon, everybody knows, and it is a messenger of moon. I always consider Ketu and Rahu. Rahu is you can say it's the fastest mode, and Ketu is a silent mode and the messenger. It always gives, see, Rahu and Ketu. Rahu after the breaking gives the notice, Ketu prior gives the notice. So Ketu always remembering you that you have done something earlier.
Can you give it in an example chart? Like
Suppose
this silent.
Suppose Ketu plays in your second house.
Okay.
First house is familiar, everybody said that is new birth, new to everything. But if Ketu plays in second house, that house belongs to your family, your finance. So see, Ketu being we consider as a bad planet, and it is a dry planet. I rather say bad planet, I consider him as a dry planet.
Dry planet.
Dry planet, like it absorbs all the energy of the house and it will never pass. See, Rahu is reflective and Ketu is receptive.
Okay.
So Ketu is receptive. What he will do while Rahu, when Rahu seated with someone, it will absorb other planet energy and he try to give result as per that planet. Ketu will just absorb the either house if nobody is seated. If he is seated alone, he will absorb the house and then he will never give you result. So always you are in a dry mode. All WH factor is Ketu. What, where, when, how. When you ask that when I will get, see, suppose second house I have given the example. So whose place Ketu in the second house, you will always have a question when I will become financially sound, when my family gets settled, how I will become wealthy. So what, where, when, because what happens, it will absorb the energy, it will never reflect. So that is why Ketu in any house, normally it is very bad. Ketu is very bad as I consider very bad. In second house, fifth house. See, they are the house 2, 5, 8 and 11. Okay. That is called Panfarstan. We call it as a Panfar 2, 5, 8. All Panfarstan are Dhanastan. That is all wealth house. Second, earning from your family, whatever you get from the wealth from family. 5 is whatever you receive from last birth. See, that is also a type of punya which give you support. 8th house, after somebody's death, you are getting inheritance or speculation or sudden gain. In 11th house, your own expectation. So when Ketu plays in this house, it absorbs the house energy and it will never reflect. So you will be always in the whole life, you will be have a puzzle. When I will get, when, how, what. So it is a receptive energy and Rahu is reflective energy. That is a major difference.
You mentioned about Ketu 2, 5, 8, 11.
Yeah.
Any of these places, does it give a dosh?
Fifth house.
Basically,
in the fifth house, what happens that whatever the deeds or whatever the good deeds or bad deeds or the lending, what you have brought from last birth, it will always hide. Suppose some person comes in your life. After some dealing, you will feel familiar with that person. That familiarness, Ketu will never feel. Your entire life, suppose somebody has placed Ketu in fifth house, he will never familiar or open with his child. He will never familiar or open with his all the persons who have already met him. He has met already. But see, sometimes we feel that ये अभी का relation नहीं है.
Close, हाँ. पुनर्जन्म का है. Previous birth.
बहुत सालों से.
Yeah.
Even though you met 1 month, 2 years, 3 years, but you feel that since years you know.
Yeah.
That dryness, it will completely dryless. You will never able to remember whether you have met. You are definitely met, but you will never.
That attachment also will not be there. No.
And I many times carry that when the person comes that we have a love marriage and some one person have fifth house Ketu. So what happened that he is just showing the intimacy. There is no intimacy.
Okay. The real affection is not there.
Real affection is not there. It is created. Sometimes it is said if it is a love marriage, don't match the kundi. But if it is a fifth house, you always give this that this intimacy is not your private. He will never show you the closeness. So Ketu is, see Kendra what happened, that is a pleasure house. All Kendra are pleasure house. You either way you will find your pleasure. So Ketu will never give hurdles in that house. And Panfar Stan is called Apokilam Stan, 3, 6, 9, 12. Is Apokilam का मतलब होता है Apo means half and Kilam मतलब नाश.
Can you repeat that again for the audience slowly? Apo means?
Apokilam.
Huh.
Why 3, 6, 9, 12 is called Apokilam? Apo means half.
Okay.
And Kilam means nash.
Nash, destruction.
So
Okay.
you will only get 50% from 3, 6, 9, 12. I'll give you the example. Suppose third house is you are considering as your younger brother.
Okay.
See, suppose he has not came, the entire property is yours.
Right.
After he is coming, at least 50% gone. Another younger come, another 50, so it will kill half. Even the person who always having a hard work or the daring, he will live only half life. Because half he has already faced in the daring. 6th house, a disease house. After you are detecting disease, doctor will say you half thing not to eat.
Okay, yeah. 50%. I mean,
No oil,
no sugar. Okay.
Don't take stairs, don't staircase and this.
Yeah.
So half.
Your life, half it becomes, yeah.
9th house is a luck. Whatever you do in this birth, 50% will be reserved for next birth. 9th house is we consider for the next birth. So 50% reserved, because as a human tendency, he'll never save his deed. So automatically, if you are doing 100% effort, you are getting 50%. Why? That rest 50% is balanced for the next birth. Otherwise, you will never save.
Yeah,
It's like a
you
TDS.
know, it's a beautiful thing that you said. Logically speaking, let's assume a man, through his bhagya, through his prosperity, 9th house bhagya, prosperity,
Yeah.
he earns $100 million.
Yeah.
But he can never enjoy that $100 million. Maximum 50%.
Maximum, I have seen that this Bill Gates. He has given half of his property to the donation.
No, even a common man, I'm saying even a common man, he can't take that money with himself. So he's probably kept it for his future birth.
Warren Buffett said, now whatever the balance left in your account at the time of your death, that much work you have done more. And in the 12th house, see, suppose 12th house is a loss. See, people say that I am lost 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. After 5-10 years, they gain. But they have not gained that one. They have gained new. So that whatever has gone, that 50% is gone, means gone. So 3, 6, 9, 12, it is good for Ketu. That it will, is hiding 100%. Automatically 50% you will never be knowing. So that is why 2, 5, 8, 11. See, you will not move one step ahead except 2, 5, 8, 11 out. Because every now and then you require the support of Panfar. Why it is called Panfar? The Sanskrit meaning of Panfar. Pan meaning means बाद में, then, and far का मतलब आना. Panfar का मतलब
Means it comes later on.
Later on, then Kendra. Kendra is basic. 1, 4,
7,
10 is a basic. Because your own self, your home, your wife and your work. A common people need only these 4 portions. After completing all 4 needs, you'll start take caring of your family. Then the second house appears. Then you reserve something for your children.
5th
Then
house.
5th house. Then you reserve something for after your absence. जिंदगी के बाद भी जिंदगी
Death.
Death.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Insurance
then,
and this and that. Yeah.
Then you complete your wish. 11th house is the completion of desire. इच्छा पूर्ति. Then say मुझे foreign घूमना है, ये करना है. So this all come. And then after Panfar, that is Apokilam. Kendra, Panfar, Apokilam. Apokilam is all losses of the Kendra. It is always placed the 12th to the Kendra. All Apokilam. So Apokilam said that is why it is a half. Whatever you get placed, it is a half. So when Panfar Stan is there, if Ketu plays, even Rahu, see what happened, if the second Ketu plays, simultaneously 8 will be the Rahu and 5th, 11 will be the Rahu. So all Panfar Stan whenever Rahu Ketu plays, see Rahu will get anywhere, but Ketu will not give from anywhere. It will always hide your result. And you will never come to know what is happening. क्यों नहीं? At the time of sometime what happens that the event occurs, then also see suppose Ketu is placed in 8th house, you will never come to know the reason of the death. Some person dies, We'll never come to know either in post-mortem autopsy. He'll never come. That will always keep suspicious. The death will be always suspicious. So we will many times find that the person has died after 2-3 days. People are getting smell and then they open the door. So Ketu in 8th house.
Okay.
Person will never come to know what is the original reason of the death. After that, suppose they have detect that yeah, this is because of the new disease. So that is a Ketu. It will always hide till you live, and then only it will reveal, because it is for the next birth.
Okay.
So whenever Ketu Dasha also comes, as I believe that whenever your Ketu Dasha comes, Ketu Mahadasha, Ketu Antadasha, when it starts, your astral traveling start. Actually you physically lives here, but the spiritually or the other body always travels outside, because Ketu always have a link with this. That is why sometimes it happens that people say, you are there in Delhi, I have seen you, I meet you in Delhi, but you have never went to the Delhi. Your one body is here, the another body is travel, because Ketu link with the past birth. When your Ketu Dasha starts, I have 4-5 kundlis where I have seen that when the Ketu Dasha starts, they just change the path. First they have changed, like Vinod Khanna. You have seen he was very top in the race, and suddenly he has turned to the spirituality. His Dasha Guru Ketu. When that Guru Ketu operated, he just went to the Rajneesh ashram, and then he is settled there, and again Shani Dasha come, he come back, and then he is on the top. So when Ketu Dasha start, no, people find the reason why he came, and that is why he will go in the search of that
So you mean to say Ketu Dasha also can show you one of the reasons why you are born?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
And if it is Ketu is attached with the Lagnesh,
Okay.
see Lagnesh is your body.
Right.
If it is attached with the Surya, that means it is attached with your soul. So all the soul data is transformed to Ketu. See, as I already said that Ketu, whenever sit, will absorb the energy of the other planet and keep it with him. He will never release.
Okay.
So as you transfer the data, the same as Ketu is placed with the Lagnesh, that means if you are lucky to pass the Lagnesh Dasha, or if you have passed the Ketu Dasha, then that time what is the reason for you to take this birth in this body will come in your front. And if it is just Ketu and Surya, if Ketu Surya is together, and if it is a person is lucky to have Ketu Dasha and Surya Dasha during his life journey, he will meet the person with whom his soul already has attachment in the last birth. Ketu always linked with this. So I always waited people. See, Surya Dasha whenever start people, so he will meet the person. See, this is a 5% discount the Parashara has given. See, entire 120 life he has predicted. He has predicted life of 120 years. So Vimshotari. If you take 5% of Vimshotari is the 6 year. That is Surya Dasha. He has only placed only 6 years, because during these 6 years you will meet the people with whom you have a attachment of the soul last birth. And I also undergone the Surya Dasha till 97 to 2003. During that period I met so many people. I visited entire India that period for astrology, all seminars, everything else. Thereafter I have never met that people again. Whenever I heard, I searched in the Facebook, either they have left or either they have this. That was the connection where your soul is related to that person. And that 5% Parashara is reserved to exchange your deeds. If something has balance of your soul, just complete this. So that is why in my observation in Dasha, I always say that let Ketu Dasha to come, let Surya Dasha, let your Chandra Dasha to come, and let your Lagnesh Dasha. So if you see the big people, should I name it or? Yeah, like if you see Mukesh Ambani, he is born in the Ketu Dasha, then he is Lagnesh Shukra Dasha, then he is Surya Dasha and Chandra Dasha. All 4 Dasha is simultaneously came. See, in the position of his planetary, if you find, you will not find that all planets are very much in good position. But this time is continuous without breaking. Ketu, Shukra. Shukra in his case is a Lagnesh. Being is a Tula Lagna, is a Lagnesh. Otherwise that will be a drop. Then Surya Dasha, then Chandra Dasha. Whatever the best venture he has done in the Surya Dasha, that Reliance Cup 1987, that is his Surya Dasha, then Chandra Dasha. Now he is starting Rahu Dasha. 6 Dasha. So whenever people are facing Ketu Dasha, Surya Dasha, Chandra Dasha and his own Lagnesh Dasha, if 4 Dasha are coming in his life journey, that means he will able to know that for what reason he has birth, he will able to meet the person. To him he has already has attachment with the last birth Surya Dasha and have some connection to repay him Ketu Dasha. So Ketu, Surya, Chandra Dasha, that is 10 years, that is all your mental desire will complete. That is why it is 10 years. 10 years we call as a Daika. So whatever mental desire he will finish. But that Lagnesh Dasha gives the physical pleasure, Chandra Dasha gives mental pleasure, Surya Dasha will meet you the people who have already connection with the soul. And Ketu Dasha to complete that deeds. That is why in that 7 years span, you will meet that person. If you are going to take from him, he will give you something. Good or bad, it depends to you. Your plate, whatever balance you have, karma. And you will finish the deed. That is why Ketu Dasha is very essential for everyone. Parasara has started his Dasha not from Sun. Being the Lord of the all planetary bodies, he has not started from Surya. He started from Ketu. That is why if the default system, if we see, that is a Ketu Dasha. He started with the Ketu Dasha. The journey of life, we said that the Kala Purush Dasha is the Ketu, the beginning. So that within that 7 years, nobody passed 7 years, it is always balanced. Because something has remained in the last and something now you have to pass this in this birth. So that is connection of the last birth. If you find, see, I have visited 2 people, they are claiming that they still remember the child, they are still remembering last birth things that he meets this person, is gone. I have already flashed in the net also, if somebody is remembering his past birth, claiming to be, then I have seen his arrows, Ketu Dasha is running still. So see, people are only, see, law also.
Would you by any chance have their horoscopes? Maybe not now, if you can pass us on. We would,
Now, because I met him in the 2004, now he is passing the Shukra Dasha. Now, so many things now, the same place if they are visited, because I am still have touch with that parents, he said now he is not saying anything, but they just read out. That is why law also believes that up to 7 years, the child should not be punished. Why? Because of his past birth deeds. So whatever balance Dasha, or if you are enough to pass the Ketu Dasha in your middle life, people are very discouraged with the Ketu Dasha. That no, we are not able to. Why they are discouraging? Because they know they have done something wrong. So they have to repay, and that is why they are scared in this. One of my friend is a pranic healing, very senior person who trains. So his Ketu Dasha is now going to start. And I said that you will find your Guru. So now he is already in the search of his Guru because he is now passing Buddha Dasha. So I said that now apply your mind and search the right Guru. So now he is went to Pune for his cage, some meditation or something. And he said, I said that in this Ketu Dasha you will find your Guru. And that 7 years you will be there. So he was very worried whether I will be there with the body or I will leave the body and astral travel. So I said just Ketu 3 months, 3 months and that period, 27 days. You just see the things which are passing, because that is a trailer which are going to happen in the 7 years.
Okay. Fine. Thank you, Dharmesh. We're going to take a short break of a minute,
Yeah.
and the part 2 of our interview will start in 5 minutes.
Sure.
Thank you so much.